Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine.
And you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too. Thank you. Herlina, have you breakfast this morning? Udah sarapan belum, Herlina nih?
Udah, ma'am.
Okay, alhamdulillah. How about you, Nur Aisyah? Have you breakfast this morning?
Mangkat media sekolahnya berapa? Itu mangkat 1 buah kangen goreng.
Oke, nih. Nur Aisyah, have you breakfast this morning? Udah sarapan belum? Oke. Oke, Munawarah is still join us. How about you, Nur Alia? Nur Alia, have you breakfast this morning?
Sudah, ma'am.
Oke. What kind of your breakfast? Breakfastnya apa tadi pagi?
Makan nasi pakai telur.
Wow. Delicious. Sama ya, tadi mem juga gitu. Oke. Who absent today? Siapa yang tidak hadir ini? Masih ada ya, kita tunggu. Oh ya anak-anak, don't forget to klik your present list or absensi di e-learning. Jadi di kelas e-learningnya tetap absen ya, seperti biasa. Oke, hello Munawwaro. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Bu.
Oke, good. Are you okay? Kebanjiran nggak rumahnya Munawwaro? Iya, nak.
Iya.
Iya, di dekat sekolah apa yang di Mendawai?
Di dekat sekolah aja, Boy. Daerah Ponten sini, Ja.
Oke, semoga cepat surut ya. Kita berdoa sama-sama. Semoga yang kebanjiran segera surut gitu ya, anak ya. Amin. Oke, before we start, sebelum kita mulai, it's better to us to pray together, berdoa. Oke, please, Nur Alia.
Okay, friends, let's pray together and read Surah Al-Fatihah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Amin. Oke, thank you Nur Alia ya.
Yes, me.
Oke, Mem coba share screen dulu sebentar. Oke, terlihat nggak di sana share screen-nya?
Belum, Miss.
Terlihat.
Belum, Mem.
Oke, sebagian ada.
Oh, baru ada.
Oke.
Sudah.
Oke, students. Oke, students. Wait. Before we start our learning today, I want to ask you, did you still remember what is our previous material? What
In
is
the
our
last meeting,
Okay, please, Herlina.
in the last meeting, we discussed about announcement, Ma'am.
Okay, we discussed about announcement. Good. So, what is announcement? What is announcement? Did you still remember? Nekmah, maybe?
And another comment is a statement made to the public or to the media which gives information about something that has happened or that will happen.
Okay, good. It's a statement made to the public, ya, to give information. Okay, very good, Nekmah. And then how about the generic structure? Generic structure for announcement? Nisa? Ada nggak Nisa nih? Herlina, maybe? You can answer. How about the generic structure of announcement? First, number 1, stating.
Stating purpose, stating day, date, and time, stating place, informing sender.
Okay, good. Stating purpose, stating day, date and time, stating place, and then the last informing sender. Very good, Herlina. Next. So today, what we are going to do, student, is we'll discuss about analytical exposition. Yeah. Okay, before we continue, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever joined a school organization? School organization, tahu nggak? Seperti OSIS gitu.
Organisasi sekolah.
Iya, organisasi sekolah. Bagus. Okay, have you ever joined a school organization?
Yes, I have, ma'am.
Okay.
When I'm in junior high school.
Okay, when you are in junior high school. If you have, was it useful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I for joining school organization makes me more confident.
Okay, make me you confidence ya, percaya diri. Good. How about the others? Yang lain gimana nih?
Me, ma'am, joining school organization is help me to add insight and experience.
Okay, add experience. Very good. Okay, now student, I will show you a video. Okay, wait ya. We will open video here. Wait. Sorry. Boleh di mute ya, karena kita nonton video, yang lain di mute dulu. Mem juga. Oke, students, kedengaran nggak tadi suaranya, videonya?
Di saya nggak kedengaran, ma'am.
Oke deh, apa gara-gara di mute ya? Oke, sebentar. Oke, karena tadi tidak terdengar, mem ulangin sekali lagi.
Hi.
Oke, kedengaran ya?
And I'm the Assistant Director of Student Organizations here at Clayton State University. During my time working with student organizations on various campuses, one of the...
Bentar, udah kedengaran belum? Udah, oke.
Student organizations here at Clayton State University. During my time working with student organizations on various campuses, one of the things that's most consistent that I've learned to realize is that students that are engaged in student organizations and in the student life experience are more successful in their studies and on the college campus. Today, I just want to spend a few moments sharing some of the reasons why it's important for students from all academic backgrounds to get involved while on the college campus. A couple of reasons are you will learn more about who you are and learn about others that you work with. You will learn how to work with a team and when to be a role player in a student organization. You can use the skills obtained from the classroom and apply it to your leadership role. You will work with a diverse group of students from different economic and social backgrounds. And it's a wonderful opportunity to meet new friends while in your leadership roles for your respective student organization. In addition, a few other reasons why it would be important for one to join a student organization is it can prepare you for a job search. It gives you an opportunity to collaborate with others and be creative. It improves your communication and public speaking skills among your peers, faculty, staff, and the community. It's a great networking opportunity. Additionally, you build your resume and your portfolio for when you go and search for that dream job. And being a leader of your student group will help you improve leadership, teamwork, time management, organization, and communication skills. And lastly, joining a student organization, one of the benefits is you will have fun and have a memorable experience when you graduate from Clayton State University. At this time, I would like to take a moment to say a sincere thank you to the Clayton State University Film Society student organization that assisted with this message. Thank you.
Okay, finish. Okay, how about the video, students? What is the video about? Tentang apa? Okay, don't forget to unmute your microphone when you are talking.
School organization.
Okay, good. About school organization. Okay. And then could you mention what is the benefit joining school organization? What is the important joining school organization?
According to the video, the important joining a school organization are learn about yourself and others.
Okay.
Learn how to work in team, meet new people, use skill in class, and apply to leadership role.
Okay, good. In joining school organization, you can, what is that? From Herlina said is learn about yourself and others, and you can get more experience, gitu ya, banyak pengalaman, and leadership, of course, kepemimpinan. Okay, good. So it's mean, what is the content of the video? Isi dari videonya jadinya apa? It's about the content. About what? Nekmah, maybe? What is the content of the video?
Argument.
Okay, good argument. Wait, ma'am, share screen lagi tadi lupa ya. Oke, about the argument. Good. Wait. Argument, ya. So students, you already mentioned about the video. Good. It's about argument from that man. Laki-laki tadi ya yang ngomong from that man. It's about argument. If in English, we call it an analytical exposition text. So today we will discuss, we will learn, we will study about analytical exposition. So, what is analytical exposition? You can see, bisa terlihat, nak? Okay, an analytical exposition is evaluate a topic critically but focuses only one side argument. Nah, jadi dia argument from the writer, but you have to focus. What do you want to choose? You agree or disagree? Setuju apa enggak sama topiknya? And then the arguments and point of view in the analytical exposition text is have to be supported by fact and relevant information. So you have to put or you have to give some fact and relevant information, not only your opinion. And what is the purpose? The purpose is to persuade the readers to look at an issues from the writer's perspective. So it's to persuade. What is persuade in Indonesia? Persuade itu apa? Membujuk. Nah, so when you read analytical exposition text, you feel persuade. Kalian merasa terbujuk to do something or to didn't do something like that. Ya, terdengar masih suara mem?
Ya, mem.
Oke, good. So, pengertiannya tadi, jadi dia isinya argumen gitu. Nah, teks analytical exposition itu isinya argumen. Dan diiringi dengan ini tadi, fakta atau informasi yang relevan. Tuh ya. Tapi kalian harus apa nak? Harus fokus. Misalkan kalian setuju. Misalkan tadi topiknya mengikuti organisasi sekolah. Kalian setuju nggak kalau itu bermanfaat? Kalau setuju berarti argumen dari awal sampai akhir isinya setuju. Kalau kalian tidak setuju berarti dari awal sampai akhir isinya tidak setuju, seperti itu. Oke, from the definition about analytical exposition, do you have question? Ada pertanyaan dulu nggak? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next, how about the structure? Structure of the text, generic structure. The first one is title. Judulnya dulu. Kalian mau angkat judul apa? Tells about the topic. The second one is introduction or thesis statement of the text. The third is argument. The few points with factual data like graphs, pictures, surveys, and the last is conclusion or reiteration. Nanti kita lihat contohnya ya, bagaimana ini dicontoh. How about the language feature? The first one is use of present tense. Karena ini fakta ya, biasanya jadi menggunakan simple present tense. And then use causal conjunction like because, for that reason. And then use mental verbs such as I believe, I prefer, I agree, I doubt, I disagree. And then use connecting words such as in addition, moreover, firstly, secondly. Okay. And then the last is use saying verbs like people say, it is said, and research indicates. We can see in the example here. Kelihatan nak contohnya?
Kelihatan, ma'am.
Oke, Herlina, could you read the example? Bisa nggak baca first paragraph nih? Kelihatan nggak? Baca judulnya dulu.
The importance of having breakfast.
And then next.
In busy morning, people tend to skip their breakfast. Actually, there are many benefits of having breakfast. Here are two reasons why it is important.
Okay, good. We call it thesis. Ya, jadi declare dia tentang apa di situ? The importance of having breakfast. Breakfast, what is breakfast? Sarapan in Indonesia ya. Jadi pentingnya sarapan itu apa sih? Nah, in a busy morning, people tend to skip their breakfast. Nah, jadi jangan kalian skip ya. Jangan dilewatin breakfast itu because it's have a benefit, ada manfaat. It's mean, itu berarti apa nak? From the argument 1 and 2, ada 2 argumen di sini. The contents is about the importance of breakfast. Jadi dia agree or setuju bahwa breakfast itu important. Okay. Next, Nur Aisyah, could you read this one, having breakfast? Only one sentence, 1 kalimat aja. Di unmute dulu.
Dibaca nggak, Bu?
Yes, dibaca nak 1 kalimat aja sampai titik.
Having breakfast help us feel more refreshed for the coming day.
Okay, good. Yes, the first argument from the writer, dari writer, si penulis. The writer said, the argument 1, argumen 1 nih, dia bilang, having breakfast help us feel more focused for the coming day. Jadi kita menghadapi hari-hari itu lebih fokus gitu. Nah, kalau kita sarapan, jadi seperti kalian, if you study, you have breakfast, and then you will focus during the lesson. Jadi belajarnya fokus. And then next, Nekmah, read the second argument, this one, yang having breakfast ini nak.
Sampai mana, Ma'am?
Appetite, semua sampai titik.
Having breakfast will also control our appetite.
Okay, good. The second argument is having breakfast will also control our appetite. Jadi dia mengontrol nafsu makan kita. Nah, if we have breakfast, we will not have snacking lagi. Jadi kita nggak perlu makan snack-snack lagi. Jadi karena sudah sarapan ya, we don't have snacking time. Because ini ada dia bilang unhealthy calories. Jadi kalori yang tidak sehat snack itu. Because if so much sugar, jadi banyak gulanya. Nah, jadi seperti kalian contohnya kalau nggak sarapan malah makan apa? Snack. Ciki-cikian atau apa, coklat-coklat. Nah, itu malah tidak sehat or unhealthy ya. Nah, it's better to you to have breakfast. And then how about the reiteration? Penguatannya gimana? Oke, boleh Mem yang baca ya. The 2 reasons above to help us feel more focused and control our appetite are only some of many reasons out there on why having breakfast is important. Jadi the writer, penulis, give 2 arguments, memberikan kita 2 argumen to have breakfast. So, after you read the example, after you read the text, you will have breakfast or not? Kalian mau sarapan apa enggak nih setelah membaca teks ini? Oke, good. Aisyah? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you have to have breakfast, harus sarapan because so many benefit, banyak manfaatnya. Okay, good. That is the example. Nih kalian lihat ya di sini. The first one is thesis, paragraf pertama. The second and the third paragraph is argument, and then the last is reiteration atau penguatannya lagi. Okay, good. Any question so far? Ada pertanyaan sebelum kita lanjut ke activity sebelum ke selanjutnya? Pertanyaan enggak?
Nggak ada, Ma'am.
Nggak ada. Oke. Wait. You have. Oke, terlihat nggak di sini? Activity 1. Could you see?
Yes, Ma'am.
Okay, yes. Good. Number 1. Herlina, could you read? Bisa dibacakan nak number 1? Herlina?
What is health protocol?
Oke, good. What is health protocol? Apa itu protokol kesehatan? Jadi menurut kalian apa itu protokol kesehatan? And then Munawaroh, are you here? Ada nggak Munawaroh ya?
Bu,
Oke, could you read number 2?
dibaca Kak, Bu.
Yes.
In what position are you about the topic? What is your opinion? Do you agree or not? Thesis.
Oke, good. Thank you. In what position are you? Do you agree or not about health protocol? Jadi kalian setuju nggak tentang protokol kesehatan gitu? And then next, Nekmah, number 3.
Why do you say so? Please further your argument to support your opinion. At least you can input data, research, observation,
Oke,
argument.
argumen. And then if you choose, kalian pilih setelah kalian setuju apa enggak, baru kalian give your argument. Oke, next, what is the last? Aisyah, number 4. Aisyah, unmute dulu mikrofonnya. Lupa.
Maaf, Bu. What your last statement to convince the audience that your thesis is right reiteration.
Sorry, ini mem salah. Reiteration. Itu ya harusnya. Oke, reiterationnya apa? Penguatannya apa? Oke, so wait ya. Stop. Oke. I will divide you into 2 groups. Jadi ini diskusi kelompok. You can answer the activity. Kalian bisa berdiskusi. Herlina, maybe with Nekmah ya. Aisyah with Munawaroh. Wait. Herlina and Nekmah. Okay. And then Munawaroh and Nur Aisyah. Sudah adakah pilihan di HP kalian, Nak? Breakout room? Ada nggak tulisannya breakout?
Belum, Bu.
Gak ada, Mem.
Gak ada, Bu.
Oke.
Belum, Mem.
Okay, please, Nur Aisyah and Munawaroh, you are group B. You can discuss what is your argument about apa tadi Nak topik kita? Health protocol ya, keep health protocol ya, good. Any question? Ada pertanyaan? Oke. Nggak ada. Oke, please discuss ya. Silakan kalian berdua berdiskusi dulu. Mem akan cek grup A ya.
Taring nggak di situ?
Halo, ramai sekali diskusinya ya. Oke, so Herlina and Nekmah, you are in group A. Kalian grup A ya, Nak ya. Please discuss about what? Tentang apa tadi diskusinya? Yang ada di LKPD, health protocol. Pentingnya menjaga protokol kesehatan. You can give your argument about health protocol. Okay, any question? Any question? No?
No.
Okay, please discuss ya. If you have question, you can ask me. Kalau ada pertanyaan boleh tanya. Oke. Mem cek ke grup yang lain ya.
Oke. Ya, Ma'am.
Oke, grup B, please discuss. Silahkan berdiskusi, nak.
Ya.
About health protocol.
Health protocols are rules and conditions that need to be followed by our parties in order to carry out their activities safely during this COVID-19 pandemic.
Oke, boleh. Oke, it's good. Nanti bisa dipresentasikan ya. Nanti kita bergabung lagi dengan grup A. Nanti grup A presentasi, grup B juga presentasi. Oke, boleh diskusi dulu deh. Nur Aisyah sama Munawaroh. How about you? Do you agree or not about health protocol? Agree or not? Setuju apa tidak? Gitu ya. Oke, please discuss. Mem move to group A. Any question, Aisyah? No, oke. Oke, Helena enek mah. How about your group? Any question so far? Ada pertanyaan? Boleh di-unmute. Diskusi ya. Herlina enek mah. Do you agree? Your group agree or not about health protocol? Keep health protocol. Agree, setuju or not?
Agree.
Agree. Okay, good. It's mean your argument should be agreement semua. Harus setuju semua ya. Berarti argumennya nanti pendapatnya. Oke. Please discuss. Boleh berdiskusi dulu. Masih ada waktu. Are you finished atau sudah selesai?
Sudah.
Oke, boleh kita gabung ke grup A. Bentar. Boleh leave break room. Oke, we wait. Mana yang lain ya? Apa terpental?
Masih belum kayaknya,
Mm-mm.
Ma'am.
Oke, we wait. Kita tunggu aja. Oke, siapa ya? Satu lagi yang belum ya? Nekmah ya kayaknya ini ya.
Punya Nekmah itu nggak bisa masuk kayaknya, Ma'am. Katanya.
Oh, ini udah. Oke. Oke. Have you finished? Udah selesai? Discussion-nya?
Yes.
Okay. Who is group A? Who is group A? Could you present your presentation? Okay, good, Herlina. Could you read it? Bisa dibacakan hasil diskusinya. Number 1, about what is health protocol. Yang lain boleh di-mute ya. Jadi Herlina dulu yang berbicara gantian. What is health protocol?
The health protocol is a series of rules issued by the government through the Ministry of Health in regulating the safety of activities during the COVID-19 pandemic. Miss, itu unmute.
Oh iya, sorry. Mem juga sering lupa. Oke, good Herlina. Health protocol is series of rules ya, aturan ya, good. And then next, in this position, group A, do you agree or not? Group A, agree or disagree? Number 2.
I do agree.
Okay, your group is agree, good. And then if you agree, could you mention your argument? What is the argument? At least 2 ya, paling sedikit 2. Yuk.
To break the chain of COVID-19, as we already know, the spread of COVID is very fast. It can be through airport, physical contact, trip. Therefore, we must comply with health protocols to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
Okay, good, to break the chain ya about COVID-19 ya. And then how about the second argument? Nekma, oke.
Yang mana?
Second argument.
To protect the family. Family is the people closely to us, whatever for elderly families to be exposed to the COVID-19 virus by always maintaining health protocol, especially reducing mobility or staying at home. You can prevent the spread of COVID for families.
Okay, good Nekma. To protect our family ya. Jadi to protect our family, we have to keep health protocol. Good. And then the reiteration. Number 4.
That's why it's important to maintain health protocols. Don't forget to apply it.
Okay, don't forget to apply it. Good, good reiteration. Okay, please others give applause to group A. Berikan tepukan. Good ya. Okay, next group B. Okay, group A boleh di mute. Now is group B turn. What is health protocol according your discussion? Nur Aisyah and Munawaroh. Number 1, what is health protocol?
Health protocol are rules and conditions that need to be followed by our parties in order to carry out their activities such during this COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, good. It's a rule also ya, and condition that we have to practice. Good ya. And then next, number 2, in this topic, in this thesis, do you agree or disagree?
I do agree.
Okay, you do agree. Good. So if you agree, what is your argument? First argument?
The discipline of healthy protocols will make clean and hygienic living behavior and national culture. This will reduce the burden of disease, not just COVID-19 and the community.
The world also become more environmental friendly, restrict on human mobility are directly professional rather than motor vehicle emissions.
Okay, finish? Finish? Okay, good. Nur Aisyah bilang ya, Nur Aisyah said it's to keep healthiness and clean ya. It's good, it's true ya, because as I know in our religion in Islam we have to keep clean ya, because it's half of iman ya, sebagian daripada iman menjaga kebersihan. Good. And then for Munawaroh arguments, she said to what nak? To work become friendly ya, become friendly environment. Why? Munawaroh said is because we mobility ya, we just stay at home so no pollution. Yeah, good. It's good. It's better for our world. Okay, next number 4 for group B. What is your reiteration? Number 4. Reiterationnya apa nak? Number 4, group B.
For the above reasons, let's keep the health protocol so that we become disciplined and reduce pollution in the world.
Okay, so let's keep our health protocol. Okay, good. Give applause to group B. For Nur Aisyah and Munawaroh. Good. And then next, the next activity still in group, masih kelompok nah. Herlina and Nekmah. You can open your LKPD, bisa dibuka LKPD-nya yang activity 2, yang ini nah. Wait ya, mem share screen. Activity 2. Oke, could you see? Bisa terlihat nah?
Bisa, Mem.
Okay, good. It's still in pairs. Arrange the following paragraphs into a sequential text. Jadi kalian susun. Ini ada 5 what it's called sentences, not sentences, paragraph ya. 5 paragraphs, and you rearrange to be a good text. So it's still random ya. Okay, please you can discuss in your group again. And then you will share it later ya. Oke, to discuss activity 2, yang activity kedua nak. I think I no need to break out rooms. Mem gak usah dibagi 2 lagi, lanjut di sini aja kita diskusinya bergantian. Oke, please group A, maybe you can discuss, boleh diskusi dulu. Terlihat nggak nak di situ teksnya?
Lihat.
Oke, ada juga di LKPD kalian ya. Di LKPD ini ada juga. Oke, please discuss grup A dulu. Ya, 5 menit deh boleh diskusi yang mana urutannya yang benar seperti itu.
Nek, Mah. Menurut kamu yang mana?
Yang nomor
Oke, please diskusi aja nah. Kelompok A dulu ya, 5 menit Ibu kasih waktu.
Menurut kamu yang mana? Yang bentar. Nomor 2. Enggak.
nomor
3
2.
tulisannya lively.
Oh iya. Ya jam. Nomor 2. Ya.
Kayaknya 2 deh.
Iya,
COVID
sepertinya 2.
Lima tuh terakhir. Nomor 4 tuh tengah. Di tengah 4. Terus 4. Kayaknya 1 setelah 2. Maybe. Terus nomor berapa lagi? 3. 4, 2, 1. Kan tadi. Oh, 4 lagi. 4 tuh. Baru 3. Baru deh 5.
Okay. Finish group A?
Done.
Done. Okay, good. Next, group B. Group A, you can mute your microphone, and then next discussion will be group B. Okay, please discuss group B. Okay, please discuss group B.
Bentar Bu, ini mau nanya. Muna.
Maaf Bu, jaringan Wi-Fi hilang-hilang. Pipinya nih lelet.
Oke, nggak apa-apa ya. Namanya jaringan apalagi ada banjir ini. Oke, yuk, please continue your discussion.
Muna. Nomor satu tuh kayaknya 2.
Oke. Ini nih nomor 5 nih terakhir nah.
Saya nomor 5 terakhir. Nomor 1 urutan yang kedua.
4 pertengahan.
Ya, nomor 3, 4. Lastly-nya nomor 3, nomor 4. Terakhir 5. Jadi 2, 1, 4, 3, dan 5.
Oke.
Okay, finish?
Ya,
Ya,
finish.
Bu.
Okay, good. So from group A, could you answer what is your result of discussion? The number, can you mention the number? What is the number 1? Group A? Group A?
Iya, Miss.
Okay. Which one? Yang mana duluan nih?
Paragraf 1. Ya.
Which one? Yang mana? Number?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, and then?
1.
1.
1.
And then?
4.
4.
3. 5.
5. Okay.
5.
How about group A? Same, sama, or not? Do you have same answer? Group A? Group B? Do you have same answer?
Ya, sure.
Okay, sure, same ya. Okay, let's read together. Number 2, COVID-19 health protocol violator should be sanctioned. Jadi harus dikasih sanksi gitu, nak. Why? And the next number 1, ini cirinya ya. Jadi ada firstly. Jadi yang pertama, firstly, the violators will continue to ignore the health protocol. Jadi mereka kalau tidak diberi sanksi, mereka terus mengignore. Apa ignore? Mengabaikan, ya enggak? Kalau enggak dikasih sanksi, nanti mengabaikan terus. And the next number 4, secondly, di situ ada secondly, by sanction, the violators, they will understand responsibility. Jadi mereka akan belajar bertanggung jawab.
Jawab.
Okay, good. Next, After secondly, lastly, di situ ada terakhir, ini argumen ketiga atau argumen terakhir berarti maksud si penulis ya. Giving sanction to the violators will make them more aware. Jadi mereka sadar gitu nak ya karena diberi sanksi tadi. And then the last is apa namanya nak? After argument reiteration. Therefore, the health protocol violator should be sanctioned because the reasons given above. Okay, good. Nice discussion. Betul semua berarti ya, dua kelompok ini. Good job. And then next, how about the last activity for today? Aktivitas terakhir kita hari ini ialah open your CBT in website e-learning seperti biasa. Do the exercise by yourself. Oke, sekarang kalian bisa nggak ke CBT dulu? Login seperti biasa, masuk ke kelas namanya English Class 11 IPA, 11 Science. Ya. Kemudian ada CBT di situ 5 soal. Gimana kira-kira? Bisa nggak kalau langsung dikerjakan? Jadi kayak di minimize dulu, nggak usah keluar dari Zoom-nya. Bisa nggak kira-kira? Apa harus keluar
Bentar,
dulu?
Bu. Dicoba Bu lah.
Oke, dicoba dulu. Oke, Ibu kasih waktu 5 menit. Nanti kita balik lagi ke Zoom-nya. Oke? Silahkan dikerjakan 5 menit. Oke, gimana? Bisa nggak ke e-learning-nya?
Bisa.
Oke, ya, please. How many minutes do you need? Perlu berapa menit ngerjakannya? 5 soal.
Mem.
10
Bu,
minutes?
nih, waktunya habis.
Mem, kok waktunya 16
Oh.
November, tapi di sini sampai 15 November.
Oh iya, sorry. Oke, Mem edit dulu deh. Bentar ya. Okay, students, you can check your CBT again. I have edited the time. Sorry ya. Herlina, udah bisa belum? CBT-nya dibuka? Udah bisa dikerjakan?
Bisa, Mem.
Have you finished? Udah selesai apa belum ya?
Udah, Bu.
Udah terlihat skornya berapa?
Belum melihat.
Belum, Bu.
Share screen, ma'am, terlihat nggak? Share screen-nya. I can check here. You can see your score here. Oke, no problem. Sorry ya. Ini mungkin ada kesalahan pada kunci jawaban. Sebentar, mem cek. Oke, students, have you finished? Udah selesai belum nih?
Udah, Bu.
Oke, coba kita cek sama-sama skornya. Oke. Wah, Nur Aisyah, Herlina, Munawarah, you get 100, and Nekmah, you got 20. What happened, Nekmah? Nekmah, are you here?
Ya, Ma'am.
Okay, it's difficult. Susah kah soalnya?
Panas nih, Mbak. Mat orang buka barangnya Mbak.
Perasaan tadi sudah, Ma'am. Sama.
Malah orang
Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe you can do it later ya. Nanti mem riset lagi, boleh dikerjakan ulang. Okay. Good. Wait, I will share screen. Any question, students? After you did your CBT? Pertanyaan nggak, Herlina, Aisyah, Nekmah? Okay, if you don't have question, before we close our meeting today, I will ask again. What is analytical exposition? Nur Aisyah, what is analytical exposition?
Dibaca, Bu.
Yes, Nak?
Bu, suara Jen nggak ada tadi.
Oke, sorry ya. Please, what is analytical exposition, Aisyah?
An analytical exposition text evaluates a topic critically but focuses only one set argument.
Okay, good. About evaluates a topic. Good, ya, one side argument. And then next, Herlina, how about the purpose? What is the purpose of analytical exposition? Herlina, what is the purpose? Herlina, boleh di unmute, boleh di ya unmute dulu. What is the purpose, Nak? Tujuan teks analytical tadi untuk apa? The purpose is to
Persuade the readers to look at an issue from the reader's perspective.
Okay, good. Next, to persuade, ya. And then how about the generic structure? There are 4, ya, 4. Nekmah, what is the generic structure? The first one, number 1.
Title tells about the topic.
Okay, number 2. Introduction, ya. Nekmah, masih di mute, Nak. Coba.
Ya, ma'am.
Number 2.
Introduction.
Number 3.
The first statement of the next.
Okay, number 3.
Arguments.
Argument.
Theorem.
View. Point with factual data. And then the last is terakhir. Conclusion or reiteration. Okay, students, finish. Thank you. Any question so far? Ada pertanyaan?
Enggak, Miss.
Okay.
Enggak ada, ma'am.
Okay, good. No questions. For the next meeting, we will still discuss about analytical exposition, but in the next meeting, you will make your own analytical exposition text. Jadi, from now, you can find out what you will write about. Yeah, you will find the hot issue or a topic, and then you write, in the next meeting, you will write your own analytical exposition text. Okay, students, before we close our meeting today, let's we say hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, thank you for joining my class. See you next week. See you next week, ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.